everyone. How we doing, you guys? Sorry, I had a moment of technical difficulty there. Hi guys, I'm Sarah P. coming at ya with a live workout this morning from my house to yours. I'm so excited you're here. This is a 30-minute workout. We're gonna have fun, we're gonna sweat. We're gonna work on some cardio, some strength conditioning, mindfulness as always. I am going to be using a set of light handheld weights and an optional barre3 core ball. As always, if you don't have any or either of these props, don't worry about it. You can do all of our workouts prop free. That's the best part, all right? We are going to get this party started. When you're ready, let's do this. Find your primary posture. Feet come right underneath your hips. Soft bend in your knees as you root into the floor. Engage your abs, pull them up and in. Relax your shoulders down your back. Let's breathe. Take a great big inhale, gaze up. Exhale, chin to chest, let it go. Start to settle into your body. Start to settle into what your mind, your body feel like in this moment. If it's not as good as it was yesterday, that's okay. If it's better than yesterday, that's awesome. Drink it in. All right, start to really move your spine here. Send your breath down to your belly. Take one more like this. Step your feet out wide. Exhale, drop your butt down. We're moving big right away. Drop down, lift. Feet are just outside of your hips here in your sumo spot. Baby turn out of your toes. Knees stack right on top of your ankles. Big figure 8 here. We are warming up head to toe. Focus in on your knees here, your low back for a moment. Any tension, you know what to do. Keep your squat a little higher, a little smaller. Take up space with your arms, but know that your circle doesn't have to be as big as mine. This is about easing in. 4 more. Last 2 like this. Let's add a little bit more. Reach it back and forward. You are finding an imaginary core ball right behind your back, right in front of your heart. You're giving it a gentle squeeze, igniting through your back and then through your chest. Your breaths are big, your heart rate's lifting. You're noticing how amazing it feels to move with me this morning. All right, you can stay right here grounded or slide to the right and left. As always, you are in charge here. You could ditch this layer altogether. You could really go for it, finding a lot of friction underneath this movement, or you could meet me somewhere in the middle. If you're adding this slide, think about your inner thighs zipping up together, warming up through your low core, your pelvic floor. All right, keep your slide going. Reach up if you want to. Feel free to start to let your gaze fall and then rise to the top. We are even warming up the back of your neck here, mobilizing every part of your spine. You have 4 more. You've got to let your breath feel a little bit bigger. Take up a little more room. Last 2 sets. Last set. Last side. Hold it down low. Pop up your left heel, pivot right, crescent lunge. Arms sweep up. Hold. Get really heavy through all 4 corners of your front foot. Knee stacks on top of your heel. Back heel's high, spine is long. Big inhale. Exhale, hinge forward. From here, carousel horse. Drop your back knee down, come upright. Inhale, reach back up. Stand all the way up. Switch your feet. Crescent lunge, side 2. Left foot forward, right toes back, pause. Get just as serious about this front foot, press it down. Knee stacks over your ankle. You're feeling the hip flexor stretch your spine is tall. Inhale. Exhale, hinge forward at your waist. Carousel horse, drop your back knee. Come upright. And then reach back forward to that incline crescent. Power down through your left foot, stand up. Switch your feet once again, right forward, left back, find an incline crescent. 2 count flow, drop down for 2, and reach for 2. Lift up, switch, and then reach back. Carousel horse, incline crescent. Power down to rise, and then switch your feet. Maybe start to match your breath here. Big inhale for length. Exhale for power. Inhale it back. Only you know how low that back knee should be dropping towards the floor. Take care of your knees here. Give me one more on either side. You are still heating through your glutes, stretching through the front of your hips. All right, you guys, this is your final round. Step your left toes back. Now turn and face me, find a wide lunge to the left. Push it over to the right. Hang here for a moment, we're taking that to the beat right here. Left, right. Feet are wide, toes are angled out. Knees strap right over your middle toes. Now you can see that I'm hinging forward. You can be more upright if that's where your back feels better today. But I want your heart to start to really pump here as you take up space side to side. Big reach right here. Push. Open up your palm. Find a stopping point for your hand. You got it, you guys. How we doing this morning, team? Stack your shoulders. Big reach if you want it. This is the last way we move our spine in warm-up. Side to side lateral leans. We make it a point to move your spine in all different directions so your body is ready and feeling amazing when we hit the floor for that plank, which is coming around the bend in about 10 seconds. 4 more. Last 2. Hold it to the right. Plank pose, pivot to the right, plant your palms. Step your right foot back and hold. If you are stronger somewhere other than where I just put you, you know what to do, make a change. Maybe you're finding a waist-high surface, a coffee table, forearms, knees, whatever you need. If you're here with me on your palms, catch your breath. Notice your heart beating. I'm noticing mine for sure. The sweat is already dripping. Spread your 10 fingers wide, soften your elbows. Abs and heart lift up away from the floor. And then think about growing 1 inch longer from the crown of your head all the way to your heels. Flex your quads while you do that. You can stay right here. We're gonna layer in 30 seconds of movement. Tap your right toes out and then bring them back in. Left toes out, bring them back in. You can go at whatever pace you want. This movement's adding chaos to your core. If you don't like it, ditch it. Remember, this half hour is yours. You're your own best teacher. Give me 2 more on either side. Big breaths, you guys, all the way down to your belly, into your back too. Hold in stillness. Big inhale. Exhale, reach your hips high, sink your heels. Amazing work. Gaze to your hands, tiptoe up to meet them. Bend your knees, slowly roll on up. Find a big chest opener. Interlace your fingers behind you, gaze goes up. Heading into a little bit of leg work here. Go ahead, release your grip. Face me, incline chair, feet come parallel. Sink your seat, hold. Not much distance between your feet here, just about a fist or so. They're parallel, as are your knees stacked right on top of your ankles. You're hinging forward at your waist, feeling a long line from your head down to your tailbone. Maybe sink back a little bit more. Feel your glutes work right away. You're digging your heels down into the floor. Your abs are lifting to support your low back, but your shoulders are nice and relaxed. We move small range, 1 inch. Back, left, back, left. We are going to be here in small range for a little bit of time. It is plenty of time to check in with yourself. Starting with your low back. If you're feeling tension there, first try to engage your abs a little bit more. See what happens. If that doesn't help, you can work a little bit more upright. All right, and then check in with your knees. There shouldn't be any tension there. Your whole back body is going to start to light up here. Glutes, hamstrings. But again, you are still using your upper body. Your core is here to support you, along with your breath coming into your lungs. Awesome, you guys. Sometimes it feels good to move small and sometimes it doesn't. If at any point you need a change, go ahead and take it. 8 more. Can you make it a little bit smaller? Come down a little bit more, come up a little bit less. You got it, you guys. Last 2. Stay small, just find a pulse with me. Back, back, back. As I mentioned, we are here for a little bit. High rep is kind of barre 3's jam, right? It's how we build that low body endurance, but you know nothing lasts forever. All right, hang with me. Last 4, 3, last 2. 2 count large range right here, drop down for 2, lift up for 2. Inhale, lower, exhale, lift. That should feel pretty good. You are flushing out your low body, you're moving functionally, but slowly and with intention. Let this 2 count allow for maybe a little bit extra depth in your squats. Really press your palms firmly back behind you. All right, you can stay here slow as always, or touch the beat with me right here. Drop, lift, drop, and lift. All right, this is home base team. You may stay here, or we're gonna start to move wide side to side. Big wide lunge to the right. Starts right here. Lunge right and left. Your toes, they point towards me the whole time. Your grounded foot in the middle stays stick straight in your knee. And if this doesn't feel awesome in your hips or your knees, make it a squat instead. Heart rate's gonna start to rise. This is a little cardio push, snuck into your leg work. Are you breathing? You gotta breathe big here. Give me 8 more. You got it, you guys. Inner thighs working, outer hips working. Notice everything pulling in. Last 4 sets. Last 3, yes you can. Dig in here, team. 2. Last set. Last side. Hold it in the center, hold. You can stay here or hover your heels with me. Stack your shoulders over your hips, find power leg. All 10 toes push into the floor. Heels hover, knees forward. You are upright. Pulse it out right here. Down, down, down. You can feel right away that work move out of your back body. And you're feeling the burn in your quads. Keep in mind, what's burning is what's working. So if you are feeling a lot of heat elsewhere, maybe your knees make a change. I'll show you from profile. I'm holding onto my waist high surface. You can also do that. All right, you can add a little tiny hinge at your waist. But you want to keep that burn living safely in your muscles, not in your joints. Again, you can come back to that incline chair. You are almost out of here, you guys. Breathe with me. Last 4. 3. Last 2. Last 1, hold. Maybe you take your arms up to the sky. Maybe you hug your abs in a little bit more. Relax your shoulders, sink 1 more inch. Big inhale. Exhale, lift all the way up. You did it, amazing work. If you're using weights, grab them. Find your horse pose. Feet come wide. Toes at 10 and 2 on your clock. It's gonna feel really good to move big once again. Here in your horse pose, it's our widest squat we have. Big turnout 2. Knees stack right on top of your middle toes. And you're sliding your back down an imaginary wall. 4 more. Last 2 right here. Hold your next one down low. Reach your arms out to a T, thumbs point up. Low body's not gonna move. Use your lats, bring your weight right in front of your hips. Use your shoulders to lift back up. Same muscles, lats, pull your elbows right in front of your rib cage. And then your shoulders push out. Maybe come a little bit lower. We're taking that flow 2 counts. And lift. Pull your elbows in and then reach along. Big exhale, big inhale. For the next 6 or 7 minutes, we are gonna move a little bit more slowly than what we've been doing. Our goal is to tap into the muscles that tend to be underused. Turn off the ones that like to take over when we move quickly. Starting right here, if you wanna stand up tall and do this flow, go for it. If the weights ever become too much, I want you to ditch them. Your arms have enough natural resistance as they are. I know you're ready to move your legs, I am too. All right, here's your low body flow. Follow me right here, lift up. Sink low. Elbows pull, heels lift, and then push it out. You need to be breathing here, you guys. When things get hard, we have to breathe, we can't hold it. That is true now. That is true once this workout is over. Our breath is our connection to calm in the chaos. You have 2 more sets. You got this, you guys. Lift. Sink a little lower, hold low. Here's your last round. Pull in and pause, big inhale. Exhale, drop your heels, pivot to the right, incline crescent lunge. Arms sweep back behind you like a cape. Front knees over your ankle, back leg is long, you're hinged forward. Carousel horse, drop your back knee at a bicep curl, come upright. And then reach it long. 2 counts, drop down for 2, lift, reach for 2. Exhale, pull, inhale, lengthen. Your upper arms are absolutely glued in towards your sides. And your front knee is not moving in space. You're feeling a lot of heat in your right glute, hamstring, quad. But if this lunge is not your jam, you know you can find an inclined chair. Just keep your left heel popped to isolate through that right side. We are moving with a lot of intention here, a lot of control. We're used to doing biceps and triceps fast. Notice how it feels to slow down. You have 2 more, you got this. Last one. Turn and face me, find your horse pose, drop, lift. Feet are wide, we're just here for a moment. To flush it out, reset. Last 4, 3, 2, and last one, hold it down low. Pop up your right heel, pivot left. Incline crescent lunge. Hinge forward, front knee over your ankle, back leg is long. Reach forward, hug a big tree, and then come upright to your carousel, pull your elbows back. 2 counts, press forward, pull it back. Inhale, reach, exhale, pull. In combo work, like all of our sequences, we move the work, we move the burn around. Right here, this is about your chest forward, mid-back pulls. So your elbows are pulling away from your body here. Thumbs point up. Front knee stays still. And remember, you always have that option to find your incline chair. That same good, amazing heat is creeping into your left side. Lean into that heat that is protecting your knee joint. It's protecting your low back. All right, you guys, home stretch with this lunge right here. Give me 2 more. Last one. From here, stand up, narrow V, face me. Heels together, toes apart. Lift your heels, bend your knees. Reach your arms behind you, triceps, soften, reach. Soften, reach. Here in your narrow V, there's a small slice of pizza between your feet. Heels are hovering, but they're squeezing. That squeeze is so important. Feel it light up your inner thighs. Knees press out to use your outer hip, your spine is tall. And then you are moving your arms so small. Notice what I just did. I stood up to primary posture. You can go there. You can also take this back to your horse pose. Either way, I want you focusing in on the stillness in your low body. the tiny movement in the backs of your arms. Can you come a little bit lower? Yes, you can. I didn't see you, but I know you did it. 4 more. 3, hug your abs in. Last 2. And last one, hold the length. Bring your waist to your heart. Final hold with these weights. Maybe come down with me. Maybe you close your eyes to test your balance. 2 big breaths, big inhale. Stay for the exhale. One more time, big breath in. Exhale, you did it. Lift on up. Amazing work, guys. If you have weights, go ahead, place them to the floor. Take your feet wide with me. That was so fun, you guys. Hinge forward at your waist. Feel length in your back body, and then add a big chest opener. Maybe just reaching your arms back like a cape. If you have the range of motion, interlace. Keeping your head a little higher than your heart if your heart's pounding. We are heading down to the mat here. Take a big inhale. Exhale, slowly release, lift up. If you have a core ball, grab it. We're coming down to the floor for mid-core. So have a seat in your space. If you're working with a core ball, place it at the base of your shoulder blades. Recline on down here. And then from here, interlace your fingers behind your head. Let your legs come long. Pause for a moment. Your legs and feet are nice and light here. Allow your hips to be really heavy. Your abs are pulling up and in. And your head is super heavy in your hands. You have a soft peach under your chin. Big inhale here. As you exhale, slowly bring your right knee up to tabletop, knee on top of your hip joint. Inhale, reach it back down. Exhale, left knee lifts. Find a pause right on top of that hip joint. Inhale down. Keep going here, alternating. Notice how slowly I am moving. I challenge you to not go any faster than I am. If you are working without a barre3 core ball, or maybe mid-core is not what's best for your core, your body on this given day, feel free to ditch the ball, or just come lie flat on your back and bring one knee up to tabletop at a time from the floor. You will feel the same core engagement. It's going to be a different angle, but you're still going to get all the good benefits of moving slow and lifting the weight of your legs with your core. I've been cueing breath a whole lot in the last 20 minutes or so. This is where your breath is the most important. Using your breath taps into the deepest layer of your abdominals, so really use it. How are we doing, guys? Give me one more on either side. The next time a knee lifts to tabletop, hold it there. Option, bring your opposite leg up to meet it. Inhale, tap your right toes down. Exhale, lift them back up. Inhale, left toes. We are not here super long, and I am right here with you. This is a lot. This is a heavy load on your abdominal wall. You want to make sure everything is staying flat, not rounding and pushing forward. If you're seeing any rounding, any doming, just bring one foot at a time down to the floor. Let's take 2 more sets together. You are almost out of here. Your grand finale hold. My grand finale hold is right around the corner. Last one. Meet me at the top. Flex your feet. Maybe release your hands. Inhale. Exhale. Push your heels 1 inch. You have 1 breath and we let it go. Big, strong inhale. Big, strong exhale. And then slowly let it go. Bring your feet to the floor. Whether you're on your back or your ball, feel free to lengthen out. Find some space in your front body. This release is super important. All of our muscles that work hard for us need to be able to let go. All right, when you're ready, roll off one shoulder. Push yourself up. We are coming into kneeling core. If you have your ball, you can keep it from your shins. Place that ball right between your ankles. And then option to grab one weight in either hand if you're working with weights. Here on your shins, your knees are just outside of your hip width distance. Your heels are squeezing in on that ball. Give it some dimples. Sink your seat over your ball. Nice long spine. pull your arms or your weights to your shoulders. Nice and slowly drop down a little more. Push your shins to lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. As you get settled here, every time you rise, squeeze your feet together. Tighten your core. If you prefer to be in a bridge lift, I invite you to go there. If being on your knees or your back isn't for you, find a sumo squat. Weights or not, you're still gonna work your glutes and your core. 4 more here. One more opportunity to work into your biceps, into your triceps, really reach. All right, like anything, you can stay here slow or follow me, catch the beat. Drop, lift. We call this both kneeling seat work and kneeling core work. To be honest, I don't even know what the proper name is anymore because it works both equally. Your inner thighs are working, your outer seat, your glute max, your abs, your low back. This is full body right here, and we don't even need to be standing up for it. You have 8 more. You got it, team. Last 6. Can you lift up a little taller? Grow 1 inch. 4. Last 3. 2. Hold it low. If you have weights, ditch them. Bring your hands to your hips. Squeeze your ball. Squeeze in, in. If I were in the room with you right now, I would come over, I would push your heels a little harder into that ball. Imagine I'm here with you. 8 more. Feel your inner thighs on fire for 6. You got it, you guys. Take your gaze to the floor. Don't worry about what I'm doing. I will tell you everything you need to know. Last 2. Last one. Hold the squeeze. Big inhale. Big exhale. Lift up. Final posture, team, is a plank. Reach your hands forward, tuck your toes under, lift your knees. You can keep your ball between your heels, or you can ditch it if you want to. We have arrived in our second and final plank of this class. You know the drill. Take it somewhere else if that's what serves you best. Spread your 10 fingers wide. Soften your elbows for me one more time. Abs lift. Squeeze your heels onto that ball or just push them behind you. Now find your breath. Take your gaze down and close your eyes. Notice how strong you feel. You might be tired, but you are so rock solid strong. 2 more breaths. Big inhale. Big exhale out your mouth. One more time. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. And slowly bring your knees down. Amazing work, guys. If you're working with your ball, ditch it. Meet me in child's pose, toes together, knees apart. Reach your upper body long. You can let your forehead rest. Maybe bring one palm underneath it, whatever you need. Feel the length in your glutes, everything releasing in your back body. And just start to slow your breathing down a little bit. Notice what your breath feels like. When you're ready, push yourself up to all fours. We're going to take a few cat-cows here. Hands under shoulders, knees under hips. Inhale, gaze goes up, belly drops, neck is long. Exhale, round. Use your abs here, drop your chin. 2 more like that. Big inhale. Big exhale. Feels good to let your spine move a little bit. Go at whatever pace you need. After your last exhale, come back to a neutral spine, and then walk your hands forward a little for half pigeon, right knee towards your right wrist. Scoot your left thigh back if you need. Come on upright to release the front of your left hip, your hip flexor. Take a big, strong inhale, gaze up. As you exhale, sleep your pigeon on down. Let gravity take your upper body. Let the back of your neck be long. If you're feeling a lot of tightness in the back of your right hip, just focus on sending your inhales there. Take one more deep breath here. On your exhale, bring your hands under your shoulders just as slowly as you came down. Push yourself back up. Switch sides. Left knee towards your left wrist. Scoot back on your right if you need to. Come on upright with me for a moment. Be mindful of your low back, but feel an opening in your right hip flexor. Big inhale, gaze up. Exhale, come on down with me. We're heading into breath work in a moment. This can be an extension of that time. Start to really notice what your breath feels like. Notice where it's going, maybe where it's not. Take one more deep breath in here. On your exhale, gently push yourself back up. Find a comfortable seated position or even lying down position on the floor. Sit up nice and tall. Once you're settled into your posture of choice, close your eyes. Allow your body to get nice and heavy. Let your core be soft. Let your shoulders relax away from your ears. This is not my breathwork song. My breathwork song finished a little earlier than I thought, so if you're digging this new beat, maybe you add a little excitement in your shoulders like me, or you focus in on your breath. Be okay with exactly how you feel today. Start to send your inhales not just into your belly, but into your back, into the sides of your ribs. Let your exhales out your mouth. Maybe make them audible. Notice how that feels in your nervous system. Take 2 more big deep breaths here. Drinking in what you need for the rest of your day. Sending out what you would prefer to get rid of. One more time like that. Big inhale, drink in all the goodness. Exhale all the other stuff out. And then slowly open up your eyes. Plant your right hand next to you, left arm lifts up and over. Circle sweep through center, switch sides, landing on the left. And just continue that, moving your spine in different directions. Noticing how good your body feels, how strong and capable you feel. One more on either side. Come through center, lift on up, low crouch, feet come right underneath your hips. Upper body hangs heavy. Notice the stretch in your calves and your upper back. Take a big breath in here. Exhale, forward fold, reach your hips high. Let your head, neck relax. Shake it no. Nod your head yes. Generously bend your knees, roll on up 1 vertebra at a time. Find a big chest opener at the top. And then reverse that stretch, interlace in front of you, press your palms towards me. Soft bend in your knees, tuck your chin around your back. Go ahead, release. Let's end the right where we started. Primary posture, grounded feet. Soft knees, strong core, relaxed shoulders. Great big inhale, gaze up. Exhale, chin to chest, let it go. Last one right here. Let your palms meet at the top. Exhale, draw your hands to your heart. You guys, that was fun as always. I miss seeing your smiling faces so much in class, but working out with you at home is a real treat. So I hope you enjoyed this workout. I hope it left you feeling strong, capable, and amazing. If you know a friend or family member who would benefit greatly from barre3 at this time, please send them our way, either through Instagram or email, claridenhills@barre3.com. I hope you all have the best day. Bye, guys.